Emotional intelligence is an important intelligence for leaders to have. While IQ and technical skills are also important, some researchers argue that understanding emotions is what can make a leader great. These emotions are both your own and of those who are following you. We have all heard of a story that involves an extraordinary person who is extremely smart, but they cannot lead others in obtaining specific goals. What is often missing in this case is the emotional intelligence. We will talk more about specific components of this type of intelligence throughout this presentation. In Daniel Goleman's 1999 article introducing the concept of emotional intelligence, he provided its 5 components, including self-awareness, self-regulation, motivation, empathy, and social skill. However, in 2002, additional research led Goleman and 2 colleagues to update this concept to include 4 of the 5 original components, updating the terminology related to these components as well. They now include the following: self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, and relationship management. To better understand these components, let's explore each one individually. Self-awareness is the first component of emotional intelligence. This makes sense because one needs to know who they are before they can know others and ultimately lead others. Self-aware people know their limitations and strengths and often want constructive criticism to better recognize and understand them. With this self-awareness, individuals have a firm grasp of their capabilities and are more likely to set themselves up for success. For example, a student with high self-awareness is less likely to overstretch themselves on assignments. The specific parts of self-awareness include emotional self-awareness, accurate self-awareness, and self-confidence. Self-management is another component of emotional intelligence. Whereas self-awareness involves becoming more aware of the emotions we are having, self-management refers to our ability to control our emotions and channel them into positive mechanisms for success. Specific aspects of self-management include self-control, transparency, adaptability, achievement, initiative, and optimism. While the concept of self-control is generally one that is easily understood, those following are less so. Individuals who are transparent are those who are able and comfortable articulating their emotions to others. Adaptability refers to those who can juggle multiple demands on their time and energy without losing focus on their end goal. Achievement refers to those who hold themselves to a high standard of accomplishment, both as an individual and as a member of a team. Finally, initiative and optimism refer to individuals who are intentional about controlling their successes by creating and seizing opportunities while maintaining a positive outlook. All of these components play a role in self-management. Empathy, organizational awareness, and service are 3 aspects of social awareness, which focuses on the ability to recognize and understand the behaviors and emotions of those around you. Empathy involves being attuned to a wide range of emotional signals from both individuals and groups. More specifically, empathy allows a leader to work well with people of diverse backgrounds. Leaders with organizational awareness can be politically astute, able to detect crucial social networks and understand powerful relationships. Finally, service is the ability to foster an emotional climate where individuals directly feel a relationship with the leader. Relationship management is the 4th component of emotional intelligence, which involves the understanding of relationship and their complexity both on an individual and group level. Inspiration, influence, developing others, serving as a change catalyst, conflict management, teamwork, and collaboration are all aspects of this component. A leader who inspires is able to motivate people with a compelling vision. Leaders who are adept in influence are persuasive and engaging when they work with a group. Developing others involves cultivating people's abilities through both leadership and mentoring, and involves showing a genuine interest in the individual or individuals you are working with. Leaders serve as strong advocates for change even in the face of opposition, having the ability to find practical ways to overcome barriers to change. Conflict management is one tool that leaders may use in serving as a change catalyst. Leaders who manage conflict well are able to understand differing perspectives and find a common ideal that everyone can endorse. Finally, teamwork and collaboration generate a healthy organizational atmosphere. This slide provides a visual representation of the relationship between the 4 components of emotional intelligence on the individual level. As you can see, relationship management builds off the other 3 components. Each team builds its own microculture, and there are unspoken rules regarding the extent to which emotions can be acknowledged and explored. Emotional awareness is accurately perceiving the emotions affecting the group. Emotional management is using that awareness to direct behavior in a positive direction for that group. Internal relationship management is the ability to interact well with one another within the group to respond to challenges. External relationship management, on the other hand, is the ability to act effectively as a group across organizational boundaries, meaning that the group interacts well with other groups. So why is emotional intelligence important for leaders? It's mostly because leadership is about creating and changing, empowering others, inspiring others, and modeling good leadership behavior. This overview of emotional intelligence hopefully introduced some new concepts and encouraged you to think about why this type of intelligence is important for leaders to have. Daniel Goleman is the leading authority on emotional intelligence. His original work on this concept, as well as a book he wrote with 2 colleagues, were the primary literature used for this lecture. Some concepts and graphics from a PowerPoint presentation by Dr. Claudia S.P. Fernandez were also utilized.